Ezra Klein. He's got a new book out, and he is explaining, in one of the best explanations I've heard yet, of Doge, what they're doing and why they're doing it, and what they're trying to restore or create in America. Take a listen.
Efficient at what? It drives me crazy. Look, you can be real efficient at citing fossil fuel, and you can be efficient at building clean energy, and those are opposite visions of the future. You can be efficient at driving people out of this country, at deporting people, and you can be efficient at building affordable housing for the people in this country, and they're opposite visions of the future. Yeah, I'd like a Department of Government Efficiency, but I would also like a government that is led by people who have a humane vision of the future. And the problem with Doge, the problem with Trump, the problem with Musk, the problem with Vance is not just that they are trying to break the government and corrupt it, though they are. It's that their vision of the future is terrible. Their vision of the future is cramped. Their vision of the future is a rollback to the 19th century. Not just the 19th century in terms of our morals and our values and the way we think about human dignity and who can be here, but also even just the economy. America has become and remained the strongest economy in the world because it is deeply integrated at the frontier of ideas. And they have zero respect for it. It's astonishing. The idea that we're going to make everything, every piece of these complex supply chains here while we alienate every single ally we've made.
And let's be clear, there's absolutely no plan to build out the supply chain here. Zero.
It's not detox of the economy, they're poisoning it. Their vision sucks. So the problem is not just efficiency. Yeah, I want a Department of Government Efficiency, that's fine. But I want efficiency towards an end, towards a vision of the future that isn't terrible, a vision of the future that imagines more for us, a vision of the future that has innovations we actually want. Elon Musk.
This is the last speech that I will give as president. I think it's fitting to leave one final thought, an observation about a country which I love. You can go to live in France, but you cannot become a Frenchman. You can go to live in Germany or Turkey or Japan, but you cannot become a German, a Turk, or Japanese. But anyone from any corner of the earth can come to live in America and become an American. Other countries may seek to compete with us, but in one vital area, as a beacon of freedom and opportunity that draws the people of the world, no country on earth comes close. This, I believe, is one of the most important sources of America's greatness. We lead the world because, unique among nations, we draw our people, our strength, from every country and every corner of the world. And by doing so, we continuously renew and always on the cutting edge, always leading the world to the next frontier. This quality is vital to our future as a nation. If we ever close the door to new Americans, our leadership in the world would soon be lost.
Any security professional, military, government, or otherwise, would be fired on the spot for this type of conduct and criminally prosecuted for being so reckless with this kind of information. The fact that she wouldn't be held accountable for this.
When the dogma becomes legislation, that's when you have the danger. I have this horrible fear that the United States could wend its way toward being a fascist theocracy, the cross converted into a symbol of fascism.
Tonight, Robert Morris, founder of Gateway, one of the largest megachurches in America, has been indicted in Oklahoma on 5 counts of lewd or indecent acts with a child. This comes 8 months after NBC News investigated the story of Cindy Clemishire, who was just